Hello foodies, I'm Jennifer and we're going to make a weight loss cookie today. Now, this cookie can't magically make excess weight disappear, but if you replace all other sweets in your life with this version, such as the high sugar cookies, cakes, muffins, croissants, and all the other manner of processed foods, adding this one element into your diet will go a long way. This cookie contains no refined sugars, including honey or maple syrup, no gluten or even refined non-gluten grains, and is vegan. Having said all of that, yes, it is tasty. Now, it's not going to taste like your favorite Starbucks oatmeal treat, but again, we're making choices here to shift our addictions away from processed, high sugar, high fat, highly refined foods to real food. Every element in this cookie is full of fiber, which will fill your belly and offer true satisfaction. And most importantly, because of the fiber, we will not cause blood sugar spikes. This recipe is quick and easy to make. They store well refrigerated or even in the freezer. No special equipment is required except a box grater with a regular or fine shred option. Now, let's get to the recipe. We have 1 cup almond flour, or you can use oat flour, 1 cup rolled oats, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon cinnamon. You can use any other spice such as pumpkin pie spice or whatever seasoning you like, nutmeg, cloves, anything like that. 3 small bananas mashed, which is about 325 grams. I show you here the size of bananas I used. You could also just use 2 large bananas. One cup finely shredded beets, 1 cup finely shredded carrots. When I filmed this video, I used coarsely shredded beets and carrots. I will show you the difference between the two at the end, between using coarse and fine shred. It does make quite a big difference. So it's your option as to how you want your cookies to turn out. ¼ cup plant milk. I used organic soy milk, unsweetened. 1 to 2 tablespoons ground flaxseed. I only used 1, but I do recommend 2. ½ a cup of raw pumpkin seeds. And ½ a cup of raisins. Mix well and get in there with your hands if you need to. There's no flour in this recipe, so it won't get gummy or flatten the cookie if you overmix. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And you want to make sure you bake the cookies in the middle rack for approximately 15 minutes. Using a large cookie scoop would work best, but use whatever you have on hand. And this recipe should yield 18 to 20 cookies depending on the size you make them. You want to pack down the cookie to your desired height and make sure they're tight, as they will not rise or spread at all once they're cooked. And once you remove them from the oven, you must allow them to cool completely before storing, or they will crumble and start to fall apart if they're still warm. This recipe should last for 1 week refrigerated and sealed, or several months in the freezer, so you can do large batches. One thing I didn't mention is that you could add dark chocolate chips if you want to entice your kids to eat them. So this is the final product. The cookie on the left is made with coarsely shredded beets and carrots, and the cookie on the right is made with finely shredded. So there is a big difference. There's more texture with a larger shred, so it just depends on what kind of result you want. I prefer a finer shred. When you make the cookie also, the batter will be very red, but once cooked, the beets will turn brown, as you can see. They are very moist and just sweet enough. The recipe and caloric content will be posted below. Thanks for watching and please follow and like.